Are massage guns worth buying? If this is a topic that is of interest to you, then keep on watching. Hi, I'm Lola, personal trainer and nutrition coach on a mission to shape a better you together. And today we are reviewing the Feeke X3 Pro massage gun. Let's beast it. Before I actually jump into the review of this product, I want to tell you a backstory and the reason why I went ahead and buy it to begin with. And no, that was not because of the craze about it or massage guns in general. And if you don't care about hearing this story, don't worry. You can skip through as I have included in the description below timestamps to help you navigate through the video. Alright, so how did my journey start with massage guns? I have to say, this is my very first massage gun, the very first one that I've ever owned. And how it started was that one day I woke up with a stiff neck. Now, I don't usually have stiff necks, but when I do, they are pretty serious. They are really bad. But this one was actually the worst one because I literally could not move my left side at all. So I woke up that Monday morning. It was a Monday morning, and my neck was so stiff, and I was stuck facing just my right side. And of course, in those situations, the first thing that I always think of is massage the area with my foam rolls or hand roller, or as a last resort, my lacrosse ball. So I started the treatment with the hand roller, and it was actually more painful than I could ever imagine. I switched to the lacrosse ball, and that again turned out to be really difficult because of the pain. And I have to say, when it comes to pain, I'm a little bit of a drama queen. Now, I'm not saying that when I complain I'm in pain, that I'm over exaggerating, but I just don't like pain. So if I hurt, I'm going to make it known. But that pain was really, really bad. I actually thought that I would lose use of my left side altogether. That's how bad it was. And with the lacrosse ball, I did not seem to get any result because wherever I was actually touching, it was hurting. And I believe some nerves were also affected because, or pinched somehow, because whenever I would touch, even touch my neck and around the point where I felt like the pain was mainly coming from, I would feel it in my whole arm. So, not being able to use a foam roller or the hand roller or even the lacrosse ball that has always helped me in those kind of situation, I went ahead and looked for a massage gun that I will get right away. And where did I go? Amazon. Why? Because of the 2-day shipping. And in that case, I was actually hoping that it would come sooner because that's how much in pain I was. So I went on Amazon and ordered this massage gun, and actually it wasn't the first one that I saw. I did not know much about massage gun. I had sample one before, about 2 years ago. No, actually last year, sometime last year, I had sample one, but it was not for more than 5 minutes. And that's all I knew about massage gun, that they have vibration and they do massage. That was it. So that day was also the time that I got to dig deeper into massage gun, what they did, what to look for when actually looking for a massage gun. Before you purchase a massage gun, what should I be looking for? Because yes, they may all look pretty, but what are their specifications? What do they come with? What? Question over question over question. So at the end, I saw this one and I read the specification and the description and everything that was provided, and it sounded like something that I could like, and I went ahead and bought it. and 2 days later I received it. In the meantime, I was still playing with my lacrosse ball. So when this product arrived, because it came, which I'm going to mention later on, it came with a 3 months, 90 days return. So I had that time to sample the product. If I like it, I will keep it. If not, I will return it. So, anyways, I got the product, it came on, and I was going to make this video when I received it, but of course, I was in pain and not in a position to make an unboxing video. So, once I got it, I jumped right on the box. I actually tore the box out. I just wanted to get to the product, and once I did, turn it on, and I started massaging. And from that moment, I was sold, like literally. Because up until that time, my neck, as I mentioned before, it was so stiff that I was stuck just looking on my right side. But after about 5 minutes massaging that side of my neck, it was on the left side, massaging the area around the area that was painful, that was hurting. Within those 5 minutes, I was able to turn my head again slightly from the right to the middle, and with few extra minutes, I could actually look all sides, right, left, up, which I could not do up until that point. Now, why would you want a massage gun? You may ask. Honestly, I do not believe that massage guns are any better or replace other type of myofascial release, because I just think that they are all worth it in their own ways, and they perform differently to achieve the same result. So don't feel like you absolutely need a massage gun. Now, they're cool to have. If you can have one, that is great. And if you can't, don't feel bad, because they don't replace the other types of myofascial release, which includes foam rolls or the hand rolls that I mentioned earlier, and the lacrosse balls. And what I'm trying to say is that they are an upgrade, not a replacement. And honestly, I do incorporate them in my own training. I do work with the foam rolls, the lacrosse ball, and the massage gun. I just use them at different times during my training. For instance, I will start my warm up with the foam roll, and then my cool down with the massage gun. That is one way you can switch it around. And sometimes I just ditch them both and just get my lacrosse ball, especially if I'm watching some TV, for instance, and I want something more gentle than the massage gun, because believe it or not, the massage gun can be aggressive. Also, another cool thing with massage guns is they help release tensions and knots in your muscles, and also help with blood flow. And last but not least, massage gun reduce recovery time after your workouts. Anyways, let's move to the review. One thing that got me sold on this product is the fact that, of course, it comes with a case. And opening up the case, inside we see this is a massage gun in its plastic, as well as the charger and the 6 different heads that it comes with. You also have a manual that it comes with that explains, of course, it gives you the safety instruction, the different heads that it comes with. You have the configuration and specification of the massage gun. You have how to use it, how to charge it, warning and caution, maintenance, clean, storage, how to change the heads, which we will cover later on. And you have 12 months warranty as it comes to you. And in the bag is the warranty card that you of course fill out. These little guys, I have not used them, and I was not actually sure what they were for, but Probably they are to use between this part on the head and the massage gun itself, but honestly, without them, they work just fine. Taking the massage gun from its plastic, this is what it actually looks like. And you have on the product written X3 Pro, which is the model that we are using. And in the back, you have this LCD screen where, of course, you have once the product is on, you actually can have a visual right there. And this is what the bottom looks like. Here is where you plug in the charger to charge the device, and this is the switch to turn the device on and off. And when you turn it on, you see this light right here that indicates how much battery you have, and right now it is green to indicate that the battery is about full at 68%. Show you so you see properly. So yes, we are right now at 58%. And I have to say, I have not charged the battery yet since I received it. It is true that I do not use it every day, but when I do, it is for about 10 to 15 minutes each time. And the device came, when it came, it was about 62%. So this is pretty strong battery, but we touch on it later on as we progress. So yes, this is the massage gun, and of course, once it is on the back here you have the plus and minus, and in the middle you have another power button where you actually turn the machine on so that it will start working. Now the machine is on at level 1. So before we move to the machine, let me talk about the heads. So we have a big ball head that is for large muscles. You can use this for large muscles. We have the smaller ball head for smaller muscle groups. Then here we have the U shape or fork head, which is for the spine, the neck, and the Achilles. And to be honest with you, this will be your best friend for neck and back. At least it is for me, because it does breaks up scar tissues. So if you want to use this on your on scar tissues, especially in your back, this will be the great one to use. And before you do, if you feel spasm, first you will want to use the smaller ball head around that area before you move to the fork head. At least that's what I do, and it works great. And having this working on them, not only it feels good, but it also helps break those scar tissues away. Of course, it's not something that happens overnight. You need a few sessions for all the scar tissues to disappear, but once they do, they also help with your range of motion. So yes, of all those heads, this is my best friend. Next we have the air plug head, which is for all body parts, the flat head as well for all body parts, and the bullet head, which does look like a bullet. The bullet head is to use around the joint. So now you don't necessarily have to go that way, keep those heads and use them for what the manufacturer says to use them for. I will say if you get a massage gun that comes with different heads, let's say this similar 6 head, you want to try for yourself and see what works for yourself. And also keep in mind that the smaller the surface and the more painful it could be. So probably you won't want to keep a small this one, you won't want to use this head for instance on a very painful area. I would definitely go with the smaller ball head first before I even think of using the bullet head on that same area. And also another thing is the bullet head, because it's small, it makes it really good to work around the joints, because those are really small areas, and again you want to be also careful. And overall, when you work on an affected area, you want to keep away from injuries and keep away from the bones. So, having all these heads provided, this is an important feature depending on which muscle you want to work more. Personally, I like having options, so the more heads, the better. I'd rather have more heads and not need them all than have less and need more. To come back to the massage gun itself, it's not too heavy. Honestly, it's in itself 2.1 pound, so it's very light. It's very light, and it is also a cool thing that it is light, because to me, I think it's very important to feel confident that you can handle this tool by yourself without needing help from someone else, and you can do it safely and for as long as possible. So at 2.1 pounds, there's, to my opinion, nothing to worry about on that side. The battery is also long lasting. It comes with a 2600 milliamp per hour to 24 volts, and it's rechargeable. Also, the battery is lithium ion and it lasts up to 6 hours per charge. And as I mentioned earlier, ever since I received this massage gun, I've not charged it yet. It came at it came charged at around 62% or so, and ever since I've been using it, it's been showing 58. Not sure if you can see, but right now we are at 58%, so I do not see the need to charge it anytime soon, unless of course with this light I or even the number in the back tells me that it is time to recharge. But yes, the battery is definitely long lasting. Another cool thing with the battery is that it is removable. So let me turn this off and show you. So to remove the battery, you want to push on this little guy here, and as you push, you also want to push the battery down. So now you have your battery out and the device. So I think it's one cool feature if you, let's say you travel and you don't want the whole case with the whole all the heads, and you already know, yes, you'll be using just one head or two. You can pack this separately instead of having it all together. You can pack this in your bag separately. They would take probably lesser space than if it were put together. So yes, this is and another thing is, if you want to replace the battery for some reason, this is definitely something that you can do with a battery that is removable. And of course, to put it back, you just reverse the process. You want to have this click here align with this part here before you put it back on safely, and you just push, and once you hear that click, you are good to go. For the LCD screen here that you have, let me turn that back on. As I mentioned before, you have the ability to turn the machine on and off with this button in the middle here. You also can adjust the speed with the plus or minus, and this comes with 20 speeds. So right now it's on, and once you start it, it starts at 1, and of course you can increase up until 20 and decrease. So I think this is pretty neat. This is pretty nice. And let me turn that off because the vibration just bothers me a little bit when I talk. So the stall force when it comes to this massage gun, and For those who do not know what stall force is, that is the amount of pressure that can be applied before the motor stalls or stop. And the stall force for this one, to keep honest, I unfortunately have not found the exact number for this massage gun. I do know that higher end massage gun, for instance, have store force that range between 60 and 80 pounds, and also the higher store force, the deeper and more aggressive the massage would be. So possibly for this one, I would say the store force may be 50 to 60 pounds, but don't quote me on that. That is just me assuming, and I don't have any mean to measure that. Also, another thing that I would like to add is that though the device, all those devices, they are designed differently, so this is something to keep in mind. What I can say for sure is that the higher the speed and the less pressure you will need for the massage, just because of the pain. And this is something that I have experimented already. But if masochism is what you are into, then by all means, please go for it. But we can also sample, and by the way, yes, to put the head, you just clip it in, and I like to add that extra push to just make sure that it is secure. And if I turn it on, so right now we are at level 1, speed 1, and what it would take, how much force it would take to stop the motor. So it actually takes really it really takes extra force to stop the motor. So yes, I would stick to about 55 to 60 pounds, but again, I don't have a way to measure that, and that was just at level 1. So probably that is going to change the more speed, and yeah, that's probably going to range between 55 and 60, I would say. But like I also said, the higher the speed and the more painful it is when you press it out, for instance, for your massage, the more painful, yes, it will be. In terms of noise, yes, I like to be gentle. And in terms, oh, by the way, I mentioned earlier what these saying, not sure what these are, but these are actually, you need to put them on each head. Right now each head has it, and that is for the head to stick to the massage gun. So these are actually extras in case you would like to replace any of these little rings. So yes, we figured it out. It's replacement. So anyway, in terms of noise, this massage gun is advertised as ranging between 25 and 50 decibels, and honestly, I don't find it noisy. So I'm going to test it over the microphone for you to hear what it sounds like. So putting this on, right now we are at level 1, and of course the higher the speed and the louder it will get. Level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So this is the loudest that it gets at speed 20. And this is still not too loud. So even at speed 20, you can still be in a crowded space and or public space and still use the device without any shame because of the noise. And you can still, right now the device is between the microphone and my mouth, and you can still hear me speak. You can still hear me talk over it being on. So definitely good level of noise right there. Yes, 25 decibel, that's not bad. And of course, this is not something that personally I can measure to give you the exact number. So I'm just going to go with the advertisement and the average of 25 decibels, knowing that it goes up until to 50 decibel, but that is still pretty low. Now the price tag. This massage gun, the X3 Pro from Feeke, I probably pronounced the name wrong, but this device, the price tag on it is $109.99. Let's say $110, you will get this massage gun. And I did include in the description below the exact link that I use to purchase it. And no, that's not an affiliate link. Actually, I don't have any affiliate link with Amazon. So if this is something that you are interested in, you can go directly through that link, or you can go through that same link and check other massage guns that will come up. And last but not least, there is another version of this same massage gun from the same company, and it is the P3 Pro. And the difference between the X3 Pro and the P3 Pro is that the P3 Pro is quieter. The level of noise that it makes is between 10 decibels and 25 decibels, which is way quieter than this one. But the price tag on the P3 Pro is also higher, about $200 higher than the X3 Pro. And I also know that there are other companies that sell massage guns that do look similar to this one. So if you are in the market for a massage gun, should you get exactly this one? I would say this is up to you. This is the one that I use at the moment, and I'm satisfied with it. And if this is the one that you want to get, then the description below has the link where you can find it. Also, I want to say that if you are looking for a massage gun, there are various things that you want to consider. You want, of course, to check the noise, how loud it is, because the higher ends, for instance the Theragun, just to name one, is louder. Noise is one thing. The Theragun, yes, it's louder, but it is better in other things. So before you buy a massage gun, I would say make a list. What are you looking for? Look for, of course, noise, the stall force, the specs of massage gun, and the heads that it comes with. For instance, those are things to look at. And also you want to check the battery, like how long the battery lasts before you have to recharge it. These are things to keep in mind before you purchase a massage gun. And of course, before I purchased this one, I didn't know that. I wanted something that would solve my problem immediately. And it's just after getting one, working with one, and researching more, that I came to know about it more and the feature and all. But personally, I'm satisfied with this one. I truly am, else I would not have it by now. So while this massage gun does exactly what it says it does, and I already said it, I love it, I do believe that the higher end massage gun that deliver true percussion therapy are worth investing in. And of course, their price tag range between about $350 and over $600. But I do believe that they are worth investing in. But don't miss the part where I said that this type of massage gun, as this one right here, are a good place to start. And the other things that I would like to add is that it is less about the cheapest massage gun that you can put your hands on and more about the one that will help you the most in your current circumstances. And as you get one, with time, you just upgrade to the higher end massage gun if needed. Thanks for tuning in and see you soon.